What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. You are now tuned into the Cowboys Fans Only channel. So if you are new, do us a huge favor, comment, like, subscribe, somewhere down there, and be sure to turn on that notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys news and content. Yo, Cowboys Nation, salute to everyone who joined the live stream last night. I had my brother Skywalker still on, one of the best to do Dallas Cowboys content, so he came by and blessed us with a lot of gems. Great conversation about Kellen Moore and this offense and how we can get things moving on the right track. And huge shout out to everyone in the chat, man. A lot of great questions, a lot of great feedback, so I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. But my guy Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, definitely check him out. Another guy killing it with this Cowboys content. Asked a great question. He was like, yo, we know Michael Gallup is out. We are now putting Cedrick Wilson back in as our slot wide receiver. Do we think that's going to reset our offense to get back on track like we were before week 7 or week 8? And that's a great point, and I had to really think about that. Now, before we dive in, I want to headline with this. I love me some Michael Gallup. He's one of my favorite players on the team. He is a dynamic asset to this team, an elite wide receiver. And so, he's out with the ACL injury, very unfortunate. But James Slater had dropped a report the other day that there's a possibility that he loves being in Dallas, that he might return next year. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that during the offseason. But, big shout out to Michael Gallup. Get well soon. But I will say this. When it comes to our offense, Cedrick Wilson is that Swiss Army knife that our offense does need. And the reason why is we do have Amari Cooper. We still have CeeDee Lamb. And I do not feel like CeeDee Lamb is a slot wide receiver. And y'all know I love me some CeeDee Lamb. I love me some Michael Gallup, but I love me some CeeDee Lamb, right? But I feel like CeeDee Lamb is best suited on the outside. So when you add Cedrick in the slot, he's able to do a lot more and add a lot more variety. He's a little bit more shifty, or a little bit more quicker. Like, he brings the qualities and the characteristics that Dak Prescott likes with this slot receiver. You go back to Cole Beasley, you go back to Randall Cobb. Like, Dak likes that kind of prototypical slot wide receiver for a safety blanket. So when you look at what Cedrick has done thus far this season, 55 targets, 40 receptions, 483 yards, 4 touchdowns. Not bad. But he's averaging 12 yards per reception. And if you look at the passer rating when targeted, that's pretty damn good, Cowboys Nation. So maybe there is something to it with Cedrick Wilson and Dak Prescott, because I feel like what Cedrick Wilson does, he opens up the middle of the field. And we've been kind of seeing these different fronts as of late. These stacked boxes dropping back into zone coverages has kind of been disrupting Dak a little bit. And so the center of the field is going to be critical moving forward. And if you look where Sid has really earned his money this season, has been in the medium game, 10 to 19 yards, right? Look at the passer rating, 135 passer rating, right? 114 yards, 13 targets, 9 receptions, but also in the deep 20s. So those deep shots, middle of the field, I feel like Cedrick Wilson is going to give us that variety to our offense, which actually may spark the boost that's drastically needed in Dallas. So when you go to the film, this game was way back versus the Giants, right? Long time ago, long time ago. As they would say, Bernie Mac would say, rest in peace, Bernie Mac. But 12 formation, we had 2 tight ends, Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz. Drop a bomb for Blake Jarwin. We coming back. Yes, I'm ecstatic about that, but we'll talk. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day, Cowboys Nation. But you'll see Cedrick Wilson. He's out wide, right? And this is very similar to the video I posted on Twitter yesterday, right? When you have a single high coverage safety in the middle of the field, you have your wide receiver, and Dak is just going to recognize it and just take a shot downfield as Cedrick Wilson releases outside. And that's a Dak dot. And you know what? I mean, this ain't really got nothing to do with the video, but I hate when Dak haters say Dak isn't accurate. Bruh, Dak dots. That's a dot, bro. That is a perfect dot, a perfectly thrown ball. and a great reception by Cedrick Wilson. So it shows the kind of variety. He's able to play on the outside, but that's not really where he earns his money. You go to the next play. Now, this is something my guy Professor O has been speaking about, and I definitely agree. It's the bunch formation. When the Cowboys play bunch formation, for those who really don't know, bunch formation, as you see, 3 wide receivers bunch. So this is, bunch right. Trips bunch right. Right? You have Cedrick Wilson, you have CeeDee Lamb, and you have Amari Cooper. But what it allows our wide receivers to do is get free releases. And what I mean by free releases, I mean you can't get jammed. You can't come up and press Cedrick Wilson right now in that bunch formation. So it allows our wide receivers to get out in space and do what they do best. Also, what I like about this play, it puts set in motion. It puts set in motion. They don't recognize it until late, and another Dak dot as he's able to get over the top of the defense. And so, as a Cowboys fan, even though we lost this game versus the Raiders on Thanksgiving, I was there. I was sick to my stomach, and it wasn't Thanksgiving food, right? But Cedrick Wilson had a great day. He was targeted 10 times, 7 receptions, 104 yards. So it's a complete game for Cedrick Wilson. So it shows the versatility and the capability for Cedrick Wilson in this Cowboys offense. Boom. And we're off to the races. Now this next play, this ain't even Dak Prescott. This is Cooper Rush. Some Cowboys fans be, jumping on the desk for Cooper Rush, but Cooper Rush did have his moment. Like, salute to Cooper Rush, because imagine where we would be this season right now if we did not win this game. Like, we could still be playing for playoff seeding right now. So salute to Cooper Rush. No knock on him, because this is a desperately needed game. But you have Cedrick Wilson. He's in the slot, and you have the safeties playing close into the box, but they're going to spread out and go into their cover two. And Ced's going to recognize it and go right up the seam. Right up the seam. As soon as they split it, wide open, right? And then we're off to the races. And that's the one thing that I don't think a lot of people recognize when it comes to Cedrick Wilson. He's able to yak. Like, he's able, once he gets the ball in his hands, he has some playmaking ability. So he's not just a guy, a possession type guy. He is able to make plays once the ball in his hand. Look at Xavier Woods, though. Look at Xavier Woods giving 100%. Look at Xavier. Look, bro, y'all see that? Y'all see Xavier? Look at Xavier giving 100%. You can't give 100% of the time. That's just not possible. Look at you. I see you, bro. You acting real brand new over there in Minnesota. This next play. Now, we have been seeing this a lot recently, right? They have 7 in the box. So they're showing that they're coming, right? Arizona did this to us just on Sunday, and it was throwing Dak off. Now, the difference is Carolina's not playing any manipulative games with their safeties like Arizona did, because Budda Baker was moving all over the field. Like I said, it's a game of Where's Waldo. He was all over the place, and I think that was throwing Dak off. But they're showing that they're coming, right? So if you're looking at this, they're coming, they're blitzing, right? But once again, you have trips left bunch, right? And Dak just makes the read. Quick out route throw to Cedrick Wilson. Ced turns upfield. I believe that's Noah Brown. I think that's Schultz. Make the block for the first down. So it's a real simple, quick read, because when you stack the box and you drop back in zone, who is going to get there? Who's going to get there to the out route? Like, you can't get over there to the outside. So it damn near makes it impossible to cover it, right? So these are the things that we have to do to disrupt this scheme that's kind of been the Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys, for the past few weeks. And this last play here is simply Cedrick Wilson lined up in the slot. It's going to be a miscommunication on Carolina's behalf, but that's not our damn problem. Dak recognizes it. He looks at the tight end. He got 2 goofies right there. 2 goofies on Schultz. What y'all doing, bro? Don't matter. Circle button, touchdown. Right? See Cedrick Wilson right there. Hit that spin on that boy. Touchdown. Right? So, when you look at it, maybe there's a possibility that Cedrick Wilson will open up things for our offense. Now, I feel like Cowboys Nation right now, We are just looking for a glimmer of hope, a glimpse of hope somewhere to find it. But maybe Cedrick Wilson is that guy that can give this offense the spark and we can get back on track as we progress through the playoffs. But be that as it may, we still got games to win and we got a long season, Cowboys Nation. Do not give up on me now. Now it's time to rise. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at JTuck151. And of course, CowboysFansOnly.com. Use the code CFOGAIN to get 10% off your merch. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are growing at a rapid pace, and I cannot do this without you guys, so I definitely appreciate all the support. We're going to do some fun stuff this 2022. Best believe, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys. Don't y'all quit on me now, Cowboys Nation. It's time to ride. Peace.